Hey guys, Clash Enthusiast here with another episode on Road to Town 11 Tips and Tricks. And as you may know, the next update is here. Uh, and all we're looking forward to in this update is the shields and how we can actually attack through them. But the negative part about it is we lose time, but that's all okay. We can get that back. And next thing is loot bonuses. Every time we win a raid, we get a bonus amount of loot, more than the last update, and that'll be great for us. And now all we have to do is test this out. First of all, let's just train up some troops and possibly clean out the obstacles in our way. We need a few more gems just so we can reach the third builder's hut. And if you look at the base, the walls are maxed for my town hall. And the troops, we need to upgrade our goblins. Barbarians, not so much. Right now, barbarians are not that useful for me, and they die fast. If you were in a higher level, you could actually use Barch, which is a attack strategy. It's involving barbarians and archers, 50-50 of each. Sometimes you put giants in there just to tank up a little bit more. But all you do is surround the whole base with barbarians and archers. Barbarians first to tank up the damage, and archers afterwards. But in this level, in this trophy league, we are more focused on getting gold, so we upgrade our goblins and they just become more powerful and steal more gold, and the raids actually finish up faster. That's what's great about goblins. And now all we have to do is train about, let's just say, 50% of the goblins and 50% of archers after we put some giants in our camps. So whatever is left, we just split that amongst the goblins and archers, and we actually afterwards make a great army composition. Right now we have giants and barbarians. It's not a great attack strategy, but at this level it's okay because people like this, they put their defenses on the outside and we don't have to work as much, so we just put a few giants up front, let's just say 3, and then barbarians afterwards. Because the mortar has a smaller radius where he can attack, the barbarians are safe, the giants are safe. Giants really don't take up much damage from those mortars, so it's all good. And now all we have to do is pretty much wait after those defenses are down. We could just let go of the giants so we can have more space in our army, or maybe just keep them and then subtract a few of the giants that are building in our barracks if they haven't already built so. And this raid is almost done. That was a good amount of gold and elixir. We need the elixir for our goblin upgrade, and that's what we're going to try to strive for in this episode. And simply what we did in this raid was put a few giants and barbarians up front to distract the defenses and kill off the mortar, and the rest of the barbarians in the back where the defenses couldn't reach them. And now we're just finishing off. There's a bit more elixir left in the elixir storages. Not much, but you get understand. When you're this low, there's a lot of inactive bases, and you can notice this by the graves that are laying on the floor. And the collectors are usually full, so this is really good for actually making some money. And if you just click next until you find a good base for you to attack with a lot of gold and elixir, it'll be well worth it. And the bonus is 1,300 of each resource, and this is great for us. And now let's just collect our resources from our collectors and mines, and it looks like we just need 2,000 more elixir to upgrade our goblins. And once that occurs, it will be great for us. So much gold, so much elixir for days. And when we get into higher levels, there'll be dark elixir. I'm highly looking forward to that, and getting my heroes, Archer Queen and Barbarian King. And now let's just train some troops, and I'll get back to you when they're full. Great. So 4 giants and 27 archers, a few goblins afterwards. It's not quite even, the archers and goblins, but it'll work in our favor. So let's just fill them back up. 2 giants in each one, and then one of the barracks has goblins and the other has archers. And now we're just trying to aim for the goblins. 50,000, and let's go on a raid, shall we? Great. This base looks like it has a few gaps and some of the walls are left over. He looks to be active, so in those insertions in the walls, there's going to be high likely a few bombs and traps. So we just put one troop just to lure out the traps. And in higher levels you could do the same thing, but also to Teslas and giant bombs. There was also a spring trap there. I just put a goblin so it can get through there. Archer wouldn't, because it would just stay outside and attack over the walls. And now there was a small square in there inside the base right next to the mortar. The guy didn't see it probably, and we put a few giants in there and we just killed them off the mortar. And now we have to kill off the defenses before the giants die. And our goblins are helping the archers by destroying the outlying buildings, so the archers can actually aim at defenses now. So there's only one giant left. The archers have to destroy that storage. The goblins are helping him. And now the archer is aiming for our troops. All we need is a few archers to finish that archer tower off, and then we'll be on our way. There's a few buildings on the outside, but I wouldn't really worry about that. The goblins are pretty fast, and they can go to either side in about 10 seconds or less. And that's what's great about goblins. Other than the fact that they attack for double damage on storages. And then once they run out of things to attack, or storages or resources to attack, they go for other structures, and their attack speed is so much that they do a lot of damage on them also. And now the next update lets goblins attack the town hall, because the town hall is a great amount of resources. It doesn't do much. It's just considered something that gives you percentage other than giving you 1 star anymore, and that's what's really bad about the next or this update. It also doesn't let you farm, so Clash of Clans just destroyed farming for everyone in the game, but it's all good. Farming could be done in other ways, but if you ever see a town hall on the outside of somebody's base, and if they're inactive, just go for the town hall. You won't get any trophies from it. You won't get 1 star, but you will get the resources, and a huge percentage of the resources that are inside the guy's base. And the town hall, usually, if it's higher level enough, it holds about 500,000 of each resource, and a few dark elixir if you're a higher town hall enough, and if you have the storage, the dark elixir storage. Now we can upgrade our goblins. If you can see the difference between the barbarians and goblins, goblins have a better markup, so the stats go a lot more, and they just look better. And as you may notice, at a certain level for each troop, the design changes, and that's what's great. And now let's try to use our 25,000 gold on something useful. The best thing right now looks like our town hall. And by upgrading the town hall, we achieve a lot more stuff. A 3rd barrack, maybe a air defense. We have the advantage of actually upgrading our giants to level 2, and giants can actually tank much more than usual at level 2. That's what's great. And once we upgrade to town hall level 4, we can upgrade our walls and get a few more defenses, which is great. A 2nd archer tower would be awesome, and all this other stuff. So a few more walls would be great also. When you're in my level, collectors don't really matter that much, because you can get gold and elixir so fast from other stuff. And now the video is coming to an end. If you liked the video, leave a comment, a like, or even subscribe. I post a video on this channel every single day. And if that's not a good enough motive for you, I am also doing a giveaway of $30, $25, and $15 to 3 random people that are subscribed to me, comment, and like my videos. And sharing my videos is also a plus. You get more of a chance, pretty much, of achieving those gift cards. If you like this video, check out my last video on the left, my next video on the right, and there's also another subscribe button right on the bottom. Click that if you'd like, and thank you for watching. See you next time.